Oh my god. Hello! Hello, everybody! What's up, Wesley? I think my voice cracked just then because I'm so nervous. Goodness gracious. Hi, Sam! Hi, Ma! Hi, Brian! Hi, Dee! What's up, Boom? Hello, everybody! Guys, today's stream is sponsored by Adidas. Can you believe that? I was watching the intro just now, and seeing Impossible is Nothing on my own stream, it was just mind-blowing. Thank you so much, Dan, for the 5 gifted. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so yeah, y'all already know. Today's stream is sponsored by Adidas. I cannot believe it. I don't even know where to start. This is crazy. Thank you, Brian, for the gifted sub. Hello, everybody. Okay, I will begin my little intro to the sponsored stream, guys. Hi, ISO. So hello, everybody. Welcome. Today's stream will also be featured on front page. Thank you, Boom. Adidas reintroduced Impossible is Nothing to inspire all athletes to see new possibilities in sports and beyond. They are here to show that sport can be an agent of opportunities regardless of gender. Adidas expanded all the way over from athletes to streamers in the Twitch Women's Alliance, all the way over to me. For those of you who know me, I've been wearing and representing Adidas for a long, long time. As a streamer and a dancer, I never thought that I'd be able to find myself saying, impossible is nothing. It is truly my biggest dream come true to have today's stream sponsored by Adidas. Like, I'm actually shaking right now. For those of you who don't know about the Twitch Women's Alliance, the Twitch Women's Alliance is a program dedicated to supporting and empowering all Twitch streamers who are women, non-binary, or belong to marginalized genders. The Twitch Women's Alliance was established to strengthen the Twitch community through impactful initiatives and opportunities that uplift all creators and accelerate progress towards inclusion and representation in live streaming. So I want to thank Adidas and the Twitch Women's Alliance so much for this opportunity. And not only that, we also are going to be able to talk to Catarina Macario about her career and her path. But before we get into all of that, we do have a quick video to show you a little bit more about Impossible. So we can get it.
This is Momiji Nishiya. She's one of the best skateboarders in the world. She wouldn't be on top of the podium now if she wasn't putting in the work at age 9. So you might see her fall, but you'll see her get up again. That's how she won gold in Tokyo.
不可能なんてありえない。自分を信じきる。
Oh my god. Hi, Aaron. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. I need to get my nerves down a little bit because I'm still shaking. But today we are going to be here to talk about women across Twitch, proving nothing is impossible every day. Catarina and I will be discussing our careers and how we've overcome the impossible. Oh my god. Okay. How are you? How are you guys? All right, so let's see. So if you guys are just tuning in, today's stream is sponsored by Adidas, and we're going to be having a guest joining us today. Her name is Catarina Macario. She is hardworking, humble, and an Olympian, achieving her dreams of playing for the U.S. Women's National Team in 2021 at the age of 22. She proves Impossible with every appearance on the field. She moved to the U.S. from Brazil at a very young age. She did not know English, got her citizenship, and attended Stanford University with a scholarship. Currently scoring goals for Lyon in the French Division 1 Feminine. She's outspoken on gender equality in sports. She's part of a movement changing perceptions on women's soccer. And chat, let's give a warm welcome to Catarina Macario! Hello, Catarina!
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
I am so nervous. How are you?
Same here, same here.
Oh my god. It
But
is
it's
awesome
great to be
having
here
you.
for sure.
It is awesome having you. Is this your first time on a Twitch live stream?
It is, it is. I'm not very keen on doing live videos, but because I heard it's with you, it just made everything so much better. I feel automatically more comfortable.
Yay! Okay, that's great to hear. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, your story is so inspiring, and I wanted to hear it from the very, very, very beginning. When did you first start playing soccer?
I first started playing soccer when I was 4 years old. I went to the field with my dad, and I just started to watch my brother, my older brother, play as well. So, being that annoying sibling, trying to follow my brother's footsteps, I just wanted to follow and did do everything that he did. So, yeah, that's when I started, and been playing ever since. Now I'm 22 years old and still have lots of love for the game.
That's insane. They must be so proud of you. You started when you were 4.
Yeah, yeah, long time
Wow.
ago for sure. Fun
And when
fact,
was it? Yeah.
my dad made me eat beans for like a whole year, because I told him that I wanted to play soccer, but he didn't believe me and like how badly I wanted it. And in Brazil, it was kind of taboo to have a girl play, so he made me eat beans, which I hated for a whole year. Um, just to make sure that I was strong enough. I guess like doing that for a whole year would help me push off the boys and whatnot. So yeah, that's basically how my life started. Yeah.
Do you still eat beans?
Absolutely not. That was the only time. That was the only time. Unless Chipotle gets my order wrong, then I will not be
Oh.
eating beans. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So when you say that it was taboo for girls to play soccer in Brazil, were you like the only girl that was playing soccer at the time, or what was that like?
Yeah. Yeah. So unfortunately, Brazil, at least at the time when I was there, I left when I was 12. At least during the time that I was there, it was very much so just a men's sport. And so, just being a girl, being the only girl playing was definitely pretty difficult. And I mean, I'm sure you can relate to it also as a streamer, but just having some type of discrimination, just because you're a girl in a male dominated world, in a dominated specific sport or, stream platform,
Yes.
so that was definitely tough, but we made it. We made it, and like Adidas says, impossible is nothing. So here we are.
Here we are indeed. So you said that you moved over to the US when you were 12. What was that like moving so early? And you didn't know English either?
Yeah. Um, I just literally like on the flight over here, I just knew how to say I want Coke for my dad and I. And it was definitely a big learning experience, just moving to a new country, learning a new language. But thankfully, I had, some of my family with me, and I had the one thing that I love the most, which is soccer. So I was able to almost like fit right in after some time. It always definitely takes some transition, but yeah. Now I was like, I feel like I can barely speak English because I'm so nervous, but
I feel that too. I was like stumbling on my words earlier, and I was like, I swear to God, I was practicing. I read everything like 10 times, and same here. So you moved when you were 12. Was the reason for you moving because in Brazil it was mainly uh like like boy dominated game? Did you move to the US to play, so you moved to play soccer.
Yeah, pretty much. Soccer was definitely a big priority.
Yeah.
My family and I were looking for just a better life in general, for better opportunities. And because, like if you look at it from a hindsight perspective, it worked out. I was able to go to Stanford. My brother went to USC. So, we were really just looking for the educational aspect of things as well. But yeah, priority was definitely soccer, and just because, like I said, like it was very much so not a common thing to have a girl play, and at the age of 12, I was unfortunately, getting to the point that I was no longer allowed to play with boys, and I didn't know what else to do, other than move country. So
Wow.
thankfully, I had the support of my parents. So here we are.
That is nuts. From what I understand, your mom, is she still in Brazil?
Yeah, she still lives in Brazil. She still works there. She's actually here with me right now because we just played a big match in Paris for the Champions League semifinal. So she wanted to be here to experience that firsthand. And
Oh,
yeah,
oh, and
now we're going to
how
the
did the games
final, and
go?
she was here. It went well. Yes, we
Oh,
won. I know.
congratulations!
Thank
Oh my
you. I know.
God.
So excited.
That must be
I know.
amazing. So when
Yeah,
is
if you
the
ever find yourself in Italy, please come.
yeah, I was
May
just about to
21st.
ask. May 21st in Italy, where you'll be playing in the Champions League. That is crazy. Congratulations. Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you. You're too
Um,
sweet. You're too sweet.
has soccer given you the platform to speak on important issues and advocate the things that you believe in, especially coming from a background where it wasn't accepted to play soccer as a girl when you were younger?
Yeah, definitely. I'm very grateful to be part of a team, specifically talking on behalf of the national team, the U.S. women's national team, to be part of a team that has had so many amazing athletes, but also just wonderful people that really use their platform off the field. So I feel like I have great role models to look up to, and how I should aim to use my platform, and how I should aim to make a difference for those that are less privileged, and do not have the same advantages that um, I have today. I mean, after all, we've all come from a different background, so it's up to us to like make it even better, to create this legacy that will make a world better for other people.
Yeah. So I'm curious. I'm curious about what your days look like as a professional soccer player. What's your like day-to-day routine?
Well. Okay. I feel like I'm actually kind of boring because I don't do that much. Um, I mean, essentially in the mornings I just go about my day. I just go to training. I live like 30 to 40 minutes from my training center, which is a drive. But I also, just really like to. I really like to, just see the beautiful city of Lyon like every single day. So it's okay. I don't mind it too much. And then, just do the thing that I love the most, which is sick. And the fact that that is my profession is just, oh my gosh, like what a blessing.
Yeah.
Um, and then afterwards, just have lunch with my teammates at the club. Talk about whatever we feel like what Netflix shows we're watching, whatever. Um, Newest gossip, I guess. And then afterwards, I either have some treatment, or I go into the city sometimes for a coffee. Now it's really good weather here, so I may, just have like a book and go sit by the river and sunbathe a little bit. Not that I need it too much, but yeah, and then I just come home, play PlayStation or watch Netflix, and
You know,
or watch soccer matches. So that's like I said, just like pretty boring. Just go about my day. Yeah.
yeah.
What about you? What do
I
you
was,
like to do?
oh, well, a lot of, I think our days, there are parts of our days that are very similar. The well, not the sunbathing part because I don't really go outside as much as I should. But watching shows, that part, eating, I also like to eat. Yeah. But for the
Me
most
too.
part, I try to go outside as much as I can to get away from screens. Watch movies, go out to eat, go to theme parks. But you mentioned that you you play on the PlayStation sometimes. I was actually gonna ask you, do you play video games, and what video games do you play?
Oh, yeah, I love playing video games.
Oh,
I feel like you very much so have a video gamer vibe. Tell me if I'm wrong,
do
but like with
do
the,
I?
well, yeah, with the headphones and everything, and
Oh,
the neon lights in the back, like it looks cool.
thank you.
But yeah, no, I have a PlayStation. Oh, yeah, and I like to play Watch Dogs, GTA, Red Dead Redemption, like open world games, FIFA,
Okay.
um, Sherlock Holmes, like little things like that, just to get the brain functioning here and there.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
All right. I think chat was asking earlier, what are your favorite snacks when we were talking about food?
Well, I really like, let's see, I really like grapes.
Oh,
Just, I don't know.
grapes are
I don't know how
healthy.
to answer this question. I don't really know how to answer this.
It's okay. Grapes
Um,
is a really good answer.
yeah. Um, I don't know
Actually,
if I'm allowed to say, but I
oh,
like honey stinger waffles.
oh,
Um, I like red and or green grapes. Um, let's see, watermelon.
mm, mm, mm-hmm.
I don't really know how, like, just everything. Since we're in
Yeah,
France, the croissants, like, probably not saying it properly because I do have an accent still, but
you
um,
said it better than me,
yeah,
for
just,
sure.
like, yeah, just some French pastries. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you eat?
Uh, well, lately I have really been enjoying queso chips. I love cheese. Yeah,
Me too.
I love cheese a lot.
Yeah. What's
Um,
your favorite? How do you rate pizza?
how do I
Like,
rate
what's your
pizza?
favorite flavor?
Oh my God. Have you ever heard of Korean pizza?
No, I have
You
not. Please tell me.
haven't. Oh my God. Okay,
No.
so Korean pizza, they have like different kind of like sauces and meats on it. It's like a lot of them also have like potato or sweet potato. But
Oh, wow.
if you ever come over to my area, I will take you out for some Korean pizza and I think it will
Oh my
change your
gosh.
life. It's very different but like very delicious. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how to describe it.
Girl, I would
It's
love to. Where are you at? Where are you living?
Interestingly enough, I know that you had moved to San Diego, and I'm actually not very
Hmm.
far. I am like an hour away from San Diego. I'm in OC, actually, Orange County.
Okay. Oh wow, so
Yeah,
close.
I
Well, I'll be there over
know.
the summer.
Okay,
Now I have your contact. Let's
let's
go. Korean
go.
pizza.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, so I also wanted to ask you a little bit about the Olympics because I know that you went to the Olympics and something really cool happened on Twitch last year. the Twitch kind of partnered with the NBC Olympics, and we had our little kind of like own Olympics on Twitch, and I got to be a part of it for the first time. So that was like one of the biggest milestones in my career. But I'm wondering, like, how was it for you going to the Olympics? What was it like?
It was awesome. It was awesome, just I essentially just started my career, so the fact that I was able to do it in, just like under a year was absolutely amazing. Like, it's been a dream of mine for ever since I started to play soccer. And so, the fact that I was able to represent the US and be there with so many great idols of mine it was just, I still can't believe it to this day, honestly. Um, Sometimes I look at my medal and I'm like, oh, I was there. Okay, yeah. Um, but yeah, no, it was awesome. Unfortunately, it was during COVID, so it wasn't, the full Olympic experience, that I'm sure many are used to. But just the fact that I was able to be there and to learn from so many great players and, um, just go to the freaking Olympics. That was there's nothing like it, really. I hope that there's, the one in Paris just hurries up, so that I can be
Yeah.
there. And of course, because I'm already in France, so yeah, hopefully my coach will call me up. So yeah,
Yes.
but I feel like even more impressive you to be able to have streamed that. Like, can we talk about that? I would love to hear about it.
I feel like our Olympic experiences were probably completely different. I was in my room the whole time,
Okay.
in the comfort of my own
It's a cool
room.
room.
Oh, thank you, thank you. But it was really cool. I actually got to celebrate my birthday on the show whenever we were doing it, so that was
Oh,
probably one of the best birthdays ever. But our
that's so
version of
cute.
the Olympics on Twitch was like video games. So they chose
Mm,
like different video games, and they kind of broke us up into teams. And each day we competed for gold medals. And then like at the very end of the 2 weeks, they like added up all of our bronze and silver and gold medals, and then the winners got a trophy, and I didn't win, but it's okay. It was an amazing. It was really awesome.
oh,
Yeah,
that's cute. That actually sounds really fun. That sounds really
it
fun.
was. It was super fun.
I wonder,
Um,
yeah. I was gonna say,
um,
I wish I could have participated in this as well, just because it sounds
that
so
would have
cool.
been awesome. I think, or even like you said about how when you went to the Olympics and it was during the pandemic, so it wasn't like the full experience. I was this is just me. This is just me like manifesting, impossible is nothing. But like maybe at the next Olympics, whenever there's not the pandemic, and then you go off to Paris and you do your thing, and then but here on Twitch, if we also have our own like NBC Olympics again as well, it'll actually get to be like activities, like physical activities in person, and then we can team up together and we can be on a team, and then we could like take home all the gold medals. I'm just saying, I think that would be crazy.
Mm,
I think that
dream
would be
team right
crazy.
here.
Yeah.
I know.
That would
Wow.
be nuts.
Yeah, I
um,
agree. Having a little Korean pizza afterwards to celebrate.
yes! Oh my, we have it all planned out.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. um, so I was wondering, what do you have your eyes on next? Like, do you have any future goals? You are, already representing the U.S. women's national team at the age of 22. You've gone to the Olympics. You'll probably continue to go in the future. What else do you have your eyes set on? Like, what are your dreams?
Well, this is a big question,
Yeah.
but well, first of all, I'd say win the Champions League final, um, because it will be arguably the biggest game of my career, if I were to play it. But either way, like I'll if I were to be on the bench, whatever, playing or not, it's like the fact that I'm there and like my team is there. It's just that is a feat of itself. It just I've always wanted to do that and always wanted to be involved in something so remarkable as the Champions League final. So first of all, I want to win that, and then of course, I hope to be one of the best players in the world one day. I am thankfully, learning from so many wonderful players right now here at Lyon and on the national team. So I think I really have the best teachers, really, of the game to, just show me and lead the way for the young players coming in. And we have a World Cup in 2023 in Australia, if we want to come to that. Australia and New Zealand. So yeah, I mean, I just hope to win as many trophies as possible and really just make a big impact on the game, whether that be on and off the field. So I just want to, be the best version of myself and be the best player that I can be and the best of all time, if possible.
I love that. Oh my god. Chat was wondering, besides soccer, are there any other sports that you enjoy playing?
I really like to play tennis, or beach volleyball, or volleyball in general, but I feel like beach is just like, I can more securely throw myself without feeling like my body's going to get crushed. Let's see, what else? I used to swim when I was little. That was fun. Now I think, I care too much about my hair to like have the chlorine every time, Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like I love to. I mean, at the Olympics, that was something that was really cool because you get to know about a lot of new sports. So that was a really cool experience, just to see not only how Japan was like, but how other sports were like, how other summer sports were like. So I feel like I was just able to learn a lot, and not necessarily just stick to the mainstream like tennis and volleyball, but so far those are the ones that I know how to play.
Okay,
Not well, but know how to play.
Yeah. So there are a couple questions from chat coming in that they want to ask you. And also, with that being said, guys, if there is anything that you would like to ask Catarina, please just post it in chat and we'll grab those questions. But one person named Red, who I know, very, very cool guy, he wants to know if you like pineapple on pizza.
I don't. Unfortunately, I do not. I'm so sorry, Red.
No.
If this is how you feel, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I know. I usually like, I don't know if this is kind of weird, but what I like, mushrooms, ham, and/or bacon. So,
Okay.
maybe barbecue chicken pizza.
Ooh.
Let's see. A classic margarita. Like, like cheese just so bomb for cheese. I don't know. What are some other pizza flavors?
I don't know. There are so many. I think there's a lot of people that agree with you, actually. A lot of people don't like pineapple on pizza. I personally have tried Hawaiian pizza. And when I tried Hawaiian pizza, it was like thin, crispy crust pineapple with ham. I actually enjoyed it. But I can't eat too much of it, though. Yeah.
What was it because of the pineapple, though? That is the question.
It was actually not necessarily because of the pineapple in particular, but more of like if there is too much cheese and pineapple. Cheese and pineapple are kind of odd, if there's like too much of one. Yeah.
Well, this is why I don't have pineapple, so that there's no conflict. I know that I want the cheese. So. Yeah.
So Do you have any advice for anyone in the audience who is interested in a new venture but may not have paved the way yet, or like maybe people who are trying to get into soccer?
Well, I'd say first ask yourself why you want to play soccer, with anything really. It doesn't even have to be soccer, just if this is something that you're really interested in, and like if you find that it's fun, then that's all that matters, that's it doesn't matter if you would necessarily be the best person on the pitch right away, because I mean it takes some time, and like I said, like it's a building block, and first it starts with fun, and then I guess it goes on to those people that are around you, and like if they make you better, if they make it even more fun, like based on the connections that you have, whether with your teammates or staff, whatever it may be. And then just think about like what you can do with how you, I guess, what you can do with your ability, like on the field. For me, I think of, okay, this is fun, and now how can I impact people that are watching or may want to also do this? Like how can I inspire the fans, and also just the next generation? How can I pave the way for other people who will come after me? And how can I change women's football in general, so it really depends like how serious you want to get into it. But this is how I started. I just went like, okay, this is really fun. 2, I really like my teammates. And 3, okay, I actually have a talent, so what can I do with it that's like not just for myself but for others as well? How can I serve other people? And I think that's how it's the most important thing.
That was so inspiring. Oh my goodness. I really like the way you
Was
answered that
it? I don't
question.
know.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. I really like the way that you answered the question initially. Oh my God, you're doing great. But yeah, I really like the way that you answered it by saying like, ask yourself like why you want to do it. That, I don't know, it's something so simple, but I feel like it hit so hard,
For sure.
Yeah. Do you have any mentors or anyone who like inspires you or keeps you on your toes?
Oh my gosh, so many. I think like so many people have come like throughout my life and my career that have touched me, first, like of course, like my parents. I don't think I would be the person and the player that I am today without them, just because they're, after all, like they are the building block. They are the people that set the foundation for you. But of course, like just all the coaches that I've had, every single one of them, even if there were some that I wasn't necessarily fond of, I'd say every single one of them really just made a greater impact on my life, either through the adversity that I had in facing them, or with the just the lessons that they've taught me, whether it's, I guess, like negative or positive. At the end of the day, everything becomes into a positive, no matter what, yeah, and just I have so many great people to look up to. Honestly, I don't even know like how to even answer this question, just because it's like it literally takes a village for you to be able to keep getting better in life and becoming a better person, a better player, a better streamer. It's like it doesn't happen by yourself. So I don't even know like where to start, but I'm just so grateful for the friends and the family and the mentors that I've had in helping me with advice and support in getting to the stage of my life. And really, I feel like everything, like you just have to be a sponge, and like really just take every single day and like not take it for granted, and just like try and learn as much as you can from the people around you in order to grow. So yeah.
Yes, it definitely does take a village. So I know that so in soccer there are different roles. And I understand that you are a oh my God, see, a midfielder. I'm like mixing up all the words. I was curious, and I saw some people talking about it in chat as well, like what your role is when you're on the field and what a I can't even speak right now. But tell me about the role.
Same. What is a midfielder's role?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, I think it depends by the game plan of the coach and of what the team wants to establish that day. But you have to defend. You have to run a lot, based on my experience. And you have to, you're in the heart of the game, so you have to help your team move the ball up the field, just to score some goals. I feel like this is the most simple way to put it. And yeah, I mean, like you have to be there. Essentially, like you just have to be available for your teammates and to make something happen. So yeah.
Oh, so kind of like the playmaker of sorts in the middle of the field.
Yeah. Yeah, perfectly. Wow. Are you sure?
Okay.
Like have you played soccer before? I don't know. You let me know.
I actually haven't, but I've been watching a lot of soccer recently because I have a partner who played soccer when he was younger, and he's a big fan of soccer. And then my stepdad is also a big fan of soccer. By the way, when I told him about this opportunity and having a stream sponsored by Adidas, as well as being able to talk to you, he freaked out. He freaked out. I have never heard his voice get so high pitched before. But yeah, but I I was gonna ask about being a midfielder and like scoring goals, because I've seen videos of you score goals, and I've seen like titles of like Catarina Macario scoring. So I suppose midfielders also score, and right?
Yeah, I mean, anyone can score. Anyone can score. Anyone can score. Yeah, it really depends. You score more often the higher you are up the field. But usually, like midfielders, like you said, you're the playmakers, and if it happens, it's like you find a pass that you play to your forward, which is the position that's ahead of the midfielder, and they score, then that's doing your job really well too. But then if it happens that you're in the situation to score, then it's like that's amazing, So
Right.
yeah.
It blows my mind how far you guys can kick the ball. Like, I don't understand.
It blows my mind how well you can stream. Like, actually, I don't think if I were, honestly, if I were to be doing this with anyone else, impossible. I kid you not. I'm pretty shy,
really
actually.
sweet.
Yeah. So
Are
thank
you?
Thank you for making this better. I can
I
be.
actually could not tell.
No, I can be. That's why I can barely speak.
Oh my God.
But you make me feel better, Umi. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh God. Okay. So I'm trying to see if there was any questions from chat, because I'm getting very emotional right now. Oh. Actually, it seems like we have a video to share. Adidas is driving equitable participation via meaningful long-term grassroots. Oh, yes. So there's the Black Women's Player Collective, a nonprofit organization created by Black women's professional soccer players to elevate the image and representation of Black women and girl athletes in the soccer and society. So we can quickly check out that video.
We have to think about the reasons why a Black girl wouldn't feel safe in this space. We created the Black Women's Player Collective out of a desire to express our own perspectives as a professional athlete. It's not only about the individual impact we have on one young girl, but hopefully the message that we can send around soccer and the culture of soccer in this country and changing it for the better.
I didn't have any Black female role models in soccer. I didn't think I could be a professional soccer player. So when I think about who I looked up to in terms of playing, it was all white male players. And I think that affected sort of my trajectory through the sport. Being in the position I am now, playing professional, I'm sort of like a blueprint.
To me, this partnership is about seeing investment and support for women and athletes that look like me. To have a support system that wasn't always in place is huge.
So much of my dream and my goal and ambition as a female athlete is to get to the next level, and those women have always been role models to me. And to be able to be that for potentially another young girl growing up is incredibly inspiring and humbling. Soccer gave me so much hope and confidence as a child, but our hope is the BWPC will help empower girls and give them the confidence to find their voice on the pitch.
By amplifying our own voices, we give girls the confidence to follow their own path.
Together, we will shift the narrative of Black women in soccer.
This is the Black Women's Player Collective. When we change the game for Black women, we change the world. We have to think about.
Again, guys, that video was on the Black Women's Player Collective, and by breaking down the barrier of access to soccer, they help under-resourced communities and create opportunities for future generations. I'm still, you know, I thought that after like 40 minutes of us talking, I would be like less nervous, but for some reason, I'm still freaking out. I'm like still shaking.
I know.
So
it's okay. We're in this together.
We are in this together. We had a question from chat, and they wanted to ask you, Kat, how do you deal with trolls or people who say you can't be great?
Well, I feel like, for me personally, it gives me extra motivation just because I know that I know my own abilities and I know how great of a player that I can be. It really is a matter of just me and my own, I guess, commitment to the game and dedication, you know, and like how much I work. And I feel like it's so easy for people to, you know, like say negative things about you. And a lot of times, you know, people do it and they have no idea where you've even been, you know, they don't know the shoes that you step on. So I think it's easy to say something, you know, like I even get into this argument with my dad. Sometimes like he makes like a criticism and he's like, oh, you should have done this. I'm like, well, you know, like it's nice to say something like when you're sitting from the couch, but if you were to actually be in my position, like this wouldn't be the same case, you know? So, yeah, like it really just gives me like extra motivation, you know, like, of course, I try to take everything into perspective, especially like when it's constructive criticism and like whatnot, because I know that I can be a better player and a better person because of it. But also, you know, you just have to realize that there will always be some people that are, you know, haters per se or trolls.
Yes.
And that's part of life, you know, but I know myself and I trust myself. I am confident in my abilities and I know where I can get to. And I mean, it's not the first or the last time that there will ever be someone that, you know, there is a troll. So, I mean, do as you please, you know, but I'll be here reaching for the impossible.
Yeah. When you were talking about your dad sitting at the couch, or there's actually a term in gaming. I don't know if you guys use this in sports now that I think about it, but there's that term in gaming too. It's called backseat gaming. Have you heard of that term?
I'm not that much of a gamer to know like the terms, but I can imagine, you know, that's like, yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it was
Well,
really
yeah.
funny because it's like in gaming, the like similar things happen whenever streamers are playing games, and then you know, everybody watching you, like they
Mm-hmm.
say you should have done this, you should have done this, and then sometimes I want to
Yeah.
say the same thing. It's like, well, if you were in my shoes, it's like a little
Yeah,
different when you're
exactly.
watching it.
Yeah, I know. Hindsight is always 2020, but yeah, okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh my god, it is. Um, so is there any like before you get ready for a big game or just any game in general actually, is there like a how do I say this? Is there like a kind of like a routine that you have in terms of getting ready for your next game? I was trying to figure out how to word this, but you know, like whenever you're nervous for something, or actually, let me just start off with this question. Do you get nervous on the field? I was very curious about like when you step onto the field, does it all go away or are the nerves actually still there?
That's a great question, and it's actually something that I've been, playing professional soccer for about like a year and a half now, that I have been, still trying to, I guess, get over. But I think nerves will always be there, just it shows that you care, like
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that you're not prepared or anything like that. And I think for me, like how I become less nervous is something that's like, hey, I've done all the work to prepare for this. I know that I'm here for a reason. And like now it's the time to show, that now is the time to like have some fun, and to shine and put in the work, like for everything that we do on the, I guess, like the background side of things. Whether it's like practice or recovery, whatever, it's like now, like whenever it's a game, it's like, okay, this is what we live for, Um, and so yeah, I do get nervous, but I do know myself for it. I've done everything that I could to have the best, like have the best foot forward in that situation. And I just try to, like remind myself that I also have 10 other players with me. I have a lot of support from the outside, just like whether it be the rest of the team or the supporters, I'm not in this alone. So that's something that I actually love about soccer, is that like no matter what, I know that I have people right beside me that are going to help me no matter what, even if I make a mistake,
Yeah.
um I get nervous, but it's okay, world.
It's okay to be nervous. Is there any like
Yeah.
songs that you listen to get like pumped up as you're getting on the field, or any specific thing like that you do?
um So I'm actually pretty religious, and so for me, how I also get over my nervousness is I just listen to gospel music, and I know that, I kind of just tell myself that God is in control of everything. So, almost just like lay my life down upon Him and His plan
Yes.
for me. And then after I kind of like got over that, then I will listen to some rap music and, like some Drake and like,
Yeah.
like whatever other thing, like with cool beats to like get me excited and pumped to play, and feeling confident and whatnot. So, yeah, that's basically what I do. What a,
Okay,
what
okay.
about you? Do you have a specific routine before you stream?
So I get up in the morning and I typically snooze my alarm maybe 2 or 3 times. And then
Yeah.
after I do that, I brush my teeth. Sometimes I eat and sometimes I don't. Yeah, it's really bad actually. I feel like I should get in the habit of eating breakfast.
Yeah, you
But
should.
yeah.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day,
It is,
I
and
think.
I like rarely
Yeah.
eat it. No, I agree. But yeah, I say hi to the doggos. I try to look at them, and every time I look at them, it's like my whole world just like everything disappears for a moment and it's just them. And then I change, do my makeup, and then I kind of just start playing games. I don't really have, I mean, I guess that is my routine. Oh, I also like record TikToks and stuff like that. Do you get on TikTok at all?
I don't. I unfortunately don't, just because I feel like I would get way too distracted with it and I would just spend hours on my phone, just scrolling and scrolling. Yeah,
That's
so
definitely
I
how
don't,
spend
but
most
I
of my
would
days.
definitely, if I could, if I had one, you would be the person to follow, for sure. I would love to see that. Especially if you include your dogs. You have me at dogs. It's over. That's it.
Yeah. You know who else has a TikTok besides me?
Who?
Adidas. I'm just saying. They also
Ooh.
have a TikTok.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Check out their
3
TikTok,
stripes
guys.
life. I know.
Yes.
I know. Wow. Adidas family.
Yes.
I love it.
All right. Let's see here. So I think it is. Oh, is it that time already? I believe it is that time to wrap up the interview. But I wanted to say, Catarina, it has been an honor to have you and talk to you, and I thank you so much for giving out your time. And today was one of the best days of my life. Thank you so much for letting us hear your story and just share your experiences with all of us. And I don't know. I know that you don't like beans, but every time I think of beans, I feel like I'm gonna be happy. Now that I don't know. I am really.
Oh, Umi, you're too sweet. No, it's been honestly an absolute pleasure getting to know you and talking to you a little bit. I was very nervous before this, and I still am, but like I said, you made it all worth it, and you made it all better. I wish you the best of luck with streaming, and I truly hope that we can get that Korean barbecue pizza whenever I'm back in SoCal.
Yes. Also, good luck and congratulations again on the Champions League.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, let me know if you ever want to come, to Italy or Australia, Paris, any of the, and yeah, like next Olympics, hopefully we'll both be there, okay?
Yes!
And we'll make the dream team possible.
Yes!
Sponsored by Adidas.
Heck yeah! Impossible is nothing!
Woo!
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of the stream.
Thank you. Have a good day.
I'll totally go touch. Yeah.
Okay.
Bye. Thanks. You too. Bye.
Oh my god. Wow. Let me take a moment, guys, to just breathe in that moment that we just had. Guys, I don't even know what to say. That was crazy. Hello, everybody. What's up, Queen of Apology? Hi, Karen, by the way. Hi, guys. Thank you for the gifted subs. Breathe. I'm trying to breathe. Oh, my God. 14th Gunner, I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Oh, what's up, Meg? Thank you for stopping by. Oh, goodness. All right, guys. So if anybody, oh my God, Noobsy, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, BG. If anybody is just tuning in, today's stream is sponsored by Adidas, and we just had the amazing opportunity to talk with Catarina Macario about her journey as a professional soccer player, about how she moved to the U.S. at a very young age, and she's in the U.S. Women's National Team now. She proved impossible is nothing with all of these just amazing accomplishments, and that was just really surreal being able to talk to her. And then for the next hour, I will be playing a little bit of Apex, and we'll be gaming a little bit and talking about stuff. And if you guys had any questions that I wasn't able to answer whenever we were talking, feel free to ask it in chat again. But I'm gonna go ahead and open up the game now. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I'm also an Apex streamer. If anybody is new to the stream, I often play Apex. It is my main game. But I will tell you guys today though, I'm probably gonna be like so nervous still. Like my hands feel like they're shaking a little bit still. So I don't know how I'm gonna be. But I'm excited. Let me open up my game. I was Masters. I hit Masters last bit, but right now I am not Masters. Hi, sweetie bun bun. How are you? I do play Apex Gunner. I do. It's a huge W. Every photo of you two is wearing Adidas. Where? Who? Where? When? Oh, me and Aaron? Hi, hero. How are you? Oh my gosh. Mr. PB, thank you so much. Thank you for the gifted sub.